Never try very hard for money, women, and cats. I'm so excited making this video. I have a fucking story for everything. And let me tell you something. I have a story for everything, and once you listen them, I'm gonna give you a conclusion, and it's gonna be a fucking good video. I'm gonna tell you that. Let's start with money. What is money? Money means I'm gonna throw lots of knowledge at you. I'm gonna throw a freaking fuckload of knowledge at you. So buckle the fuck up, tighten your seats because we're gonna fucking moving. Let's talk about money. What is money? When does someone give you money? I always say you can never make money, you can always take money, right? What is money? Money means when someone gives you, well, someone will only give you money if you provide something in return. It's the same as barter system. When in the previous times it was barter system, that means you give something to someone. Let's suppose you give someone wheat, he gives you salt. But why did we not continue with that system? Because the exchange of value was not equal. Let's suppose you're giving someone 1 kg of wheat and the other person is giving you just 200 or 300 grams of salt. You got the salt and he got the wheat. But guess what? The value exchange was not exact. So the other person feels, yeah, I mean, I gave him less. No, I gave him more and the other person gave me less. There's something missing. And that's one of the reasons we introduced money. The other reasons are like, it's, I mean, you can carry it anywhere, money is very portable and everything. But this is one of the reasons, value exchange. It's one of the reasons that we demolished that system and we introduced money. Firstly, we started with coins, then we started with, paper and everything. So what is money? You give something to someone from the dawn of human time, the exact same thing is happening. You give something, then you get something. It has never been difficult, it has never been different. You always give something, and the other person will get something from you. Humans are very smart and they're always thinking about their self interest. You only go somewhere when we talk about networking sessions, networking events. Why do you go to networking events? Because that's gonna increase your status. You're gonna get new connections. People are gonna know you. They might repost your story, or they might say post a story that this guy is this guy is a fucking G. This guy is a great guy. That's gonna increase your status. You're gonna get more women. You're gonna get more opportunities. You're gonna get more money. You always go to networking sessions because you have your self-interest aligned, and that's why the other person is over there too. That's the main reason I don't like networking sessions, because you don't have a genuine conversation with someone. You're just going over there solely because of the opportunities that other person can give. That's the same exact thing that happens in arranged marriages. When arranged marriages happen, what happens? You're only marrying someone because what he can bring to the table, not because of the person, what he can bring to the table. So I mean, we can, that's for some other video. But you only give something to someone and the other person is gonna give you something. It could be money. Let's suppose I give you some value, you give me money in return. You get the value which you needed, and I got the money which I can use anywhere and I can get something else. So that's for money. But the harder you try to get money, the more money will repel you. Why? If you just keep money in your mind, let me, yeah. If you just keep money in your mind, you will be only thinking about money and you won't be able to provide the actual value the other person was needing and the other person was wanting. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's suppose you try to start a business. When people start a business, the only thing they keep in mind is money, that I want to make money. And that's why most businesses, they don't fucking launch, or they don't fucking blow the fuck up. Why? Because they keep money as their motive and they forget the main principle that happens, which is, firstly you provide something and the other person feels obliged and he will give you money. So now we understand about money, that the more you run behind money, the more money will repel you. Guess what? That's the same thing that happens for women and cats too. Have you ever had a cat? I'm gonna give you a little mini story about my money business too. I tried fuckload of businesses, and the only thing that I was keeping in my mind was I wanna make money. I wanna make 10. I wanna make 10K a month. I wanna make 50K a month. I wanna make 100K a month. And every time I start to, try that business, or maybe I try to start that business, I every time failed because I forgot the same principle that happens all the freaking time. You give something to someone beforehand, and the other person will give you money. Now let's talk about women and cats. Have you ever had a cat? I don't have a cat. I never had a cat. But one of my friend, she had a cat. And I went over there. I went to her home. You know what happened? I didn't like cats. I don't like touching cats. I don't like, going near cats. So I just went into her home and the cat noticed me. And I wasn't going to her. I wasn't going very near her. That, oh, it's so cute, because I didn't like cats. In my mind, I was like, I have to stay away from this cat because I didn't like touching animals. I don't like touching animals and I don't like touching cats right now, but maybe in the future it could change. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to stay away from this cat. Guess what happened? She noticed that all the people that see me, all the people that come near me, they always say, oh, it's so cute, it's so cute. Oh, your skin is so smooth, your furs are so smooth. But guess what? This motherfucker didn't do anything. What's new and what's different about this motherfucker? So she came up to me. You know what cats do? Cats, if you stand over here and she's over here, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna come over here. She's not gonna say anything. If you keep your body stable, you know what she's gonna exactly do? If you have a cat, you might be able to relate to me. The cat comes and she's gonna revolve around you 1 or 2 times, and she's gonna sit here, like this, and after that she's gonna go. This is give and pull. That's the same thing that happens with women too. Women, they do the exact same thing. They give you their attention for a little bit, not a long, because their attention is valuable. Everybody wants their attention. Every man, every fucking person, every fucking man want their attention. So they're gonna give you their attention for a little bit. Guess what? If you keep yourself stable, if you keep yourself still, you know what are they gonna do? They're gonna firstly come just like cats, hover around a little bit, and then she's gonna go. She's gonna pull back to see if you fucking stumble. If you don't stumble, she's gonna notice that too. And that's the same thing that happens with money as well. I'm fucking telling you every fucking thing. That's the same thing that happens with money as well. Money, women, cats, they are the fucking same. The more you fucking approach them, the more they're gonna feel repelled. And the more they're gonna feel repelled, the more they're gonna go away from you. If you keep yourself straight, if you keep yourself still, money, women, cats, they're gonna come near you. They're gonna hover around a little bit. They're gonna firstly fucking go. That's called pullback. And then, if you still, that's the hardest part. This is the most hardest part. If you keep yourself still, and if you keep yourself non-stumbleable, if that's a word. I don't think that's a word, but you get the point. If you keep yourself non-stumbleable, they're gonna fucking come back and they're gonna never go. But the main point is you have to keep yourself still for every fucking time. The more you fucking stumble, even if they're with you and you fucking stumble again, they're gonna fucking lose you. That was the conclusion of the video. Money, woman, power, and cats, they all fucking work the same exact way. See you on the next one.